raising your chin back up. Breathe slowly all the way back out again. Taking a nice long deep breath in. Nodding your chin, holding on to your breath. And raising your chin back up. Slowly breathing all the way back out. And then reversing the pattern. Take a deeper breath in. And now breathing all the way back out. And go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down the chin. Holding the breath out. Raising your chin back up, breathing on in, breathing out. One more time, going right down to the bottom of your exhalation, lower down the chin and holding your breath out. Raising your chin back up, breathing in, breathing out. Now if we could raise both of your arms, clasp them up at the top, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, rotating through the rib cage, your upper body. And breathing in, bring it back. Breathing out, taking a little rotation through the rib cage, the upper body. Breathing in, bringing it back. Breathing out, let's lower down your hands. Reach on up towards the top end of your mat. Bring yourself up onto your knees and sitting yourself back upon your heels. Raising your chin as we draw along the ground. Let's take a breath in, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. As you breathe out, come to a cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and your back. And take a breath in, head and tailbone away from each other. And breathing out, sit back upon your heels. Breathing in as we draw the body up and along the ground. And breathing out, pull up again into another lovely, pull up through the cat stretch, through the shoulders, the back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out, sitting back. Breathing in, drawing the body along the ground. And as you breathe out, let's curl the toes, sending the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting it back. Breathing in, let's draw the body along the ground. And let's breathe out to lengthen all the way along from your hips to your heels. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting it back. Breathing in to pull the body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and away. Breathing in forwards to high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting it all the way back. Breathing in as we draw the body along the ground, lift. Breathing out, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in forwards to high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting it back. Couple more times. Breathing in, draw the body up and through. Breathing out, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in forwards to foot to the other. Just giving yourself a little bit of a sway with the hips from side to side. So you can just eke out a little more stretch into the hamstrings and the calf muscles. But also just noticing how you are today. Giving yourself that little check-in. Noticing the energy you have in your upper body, your mindset. Again, no judgment, just noticing. Now let's leave the heels down, walk the hands back in towards your feet. Hold on to the elbows, just taking a little loose hold on. Dropping your forehead down. Take a deep breath in. And as you sigh out, letting your body hang. Again, deep breath in. Little sigh out. One more time. Just see if you can go a little bit deeper onto the legs. And then letting go of your arms. Bend the knees slightly as you roll through your spine. And all the way up. And as you get to the top, clasping your fingers, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, push your way through your waist. Take a lovely long side body bend. Breathing in, bring it up. Breathing out, going the other way. Pushing out through your waist. Breathing in, bringing it back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Step on up to the top of your mat. We're going to work into our first round of sun salutation. Bring the hands in towards your heart. Taking a deep breath in, raising your arms. As you breathe out, diving your body forwards, bending your knees always where you need to. Breathing in, right leg stepping back, release your knee and lift your chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold to a high plank. Breathing in, lower to your knees, your belly, your chest. Breathing out softly, draw into an upward dog. And breathing in as you lower it back. Breathing out as you push off the ground to a plank. And then back off into your downward facing dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, left leg, lightly stepping through and folding. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, draw up to standing, gaze to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping it back, releasing the knee and lifting the chin up. Breathing out, let's step back and hold to a high plank. Breathing in, lower down to your knees, your belly, your chest. Breathing out, upward facing dog, elbows touch, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, push off the ground to plank. And back off into a downward facing dog. Breathing in, let's step through with your left leg. Releasing your right knee, lifting the chin. Breathing out, let's curl the toes and lightly step your feet up together and fold. Breathing in as you pull up through the belly, gazing up towards your thumbs and breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in as you raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back. Let's just keep that knee above the ground here. Raise your left hand up. Just take a couple of breaths there. As I always say here, it's really good to get that calf stretch. So really activate it. Alright, we can go a little bit deeper today if you like. So we could turn the foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and then lean in towards the knee. Bring the arm back, so you might find a deeper stretch coming up into that left hip. And then bring it all the way round, and just let your knee drop down upon the floor behind you. Come up through the middle for me, and let's just take a deeper stretch into the hip flexors. So just reaching up upwards. Maybe you can look up if that feels good. And bring your arms all the way back down, hands either side of your foot. Let's curl the toes and step the feet together behind you. And then lowering down, let's come onto your forearms for a 10-breath plank. So looking slightly beyond your fingers, shoulder blades drawn back, bottom rib pulled up. Let's breathe in and lock into the core. Breathe in, out 2. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. And in, out 10. Gently lower yourself back on down there for me. Okay, now just slide out your right hand along the floor. Just gently roll towards that shoulder. Tuck your knees up and in towards you. And again, let's just raise that left hand up. It's a little bit of a chest opener here. And then bring your body gently back down to the floor. And let's go across on the opposite direction. Take your left hand down. Gently draw towards the shoulder. Opening back a little. Looking up towards your right hand. Bring yourself all the way back round upon your belly. Take the hands beneath your chin. Now as we raise the right leg, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bend the knee, point the toe, and gently send the leg back if you can. Breathing in, bring it down. Breathing out, take the left leg over, point the toe, bend the knee. Breathing in to come back down. Keep going. Now as we take the leg over, we're working into the back muscles and also into a little bit of a hip opener. So as we take the leg back, hip flexors, so gently stretching out, and also that back is coming into a little bit of a back bend. We're getting the workings of the back along with the glutes together. Last couple, and back over. And one more time, breathing out, sending the leg over, and breathing in and back. Then take your hands beneath your shoulders. Let's gently draw up into an upward dog, floating the elbows down, lifting the chin up, really staying open there with the collarbone. And then letting your body all the way back on down. Let's curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in, push up to plank, breathing out into your downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forwards with your right foot, releasing your left knee down, lifting your chin. And breathe out, step forwards with your left foot folding. Breathing in as we draw all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, big dive on forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Push down into the left hand, raise the right hand up. Again, find the calf stretch in that back leg initially. And then if you can, turning open your front foot and going to the outside edge of your back foot, leaning towards your right knee and opening the upper arm back a little more. Stretch now, looking on up towards your thumbs if you can. Then drawing all the way back on down. Okay, step the feet together behind you and just lower down upon your knees for me. Now I'm going to come into some leg circles going back behind you. And also some arm circles, if you would like to the side of you, if you've got the space for all of this, of course. Alright, so dropping back your shoulders, take out your right leg and start to lift it up on your out breath and draw it down on your in breath. Now keep the core locked on. Then, if you can, we're also making little circles with the arm to the side. Now, the purpose of this is to destabilize the body. We want to really find that the core has to kick in to hold you stable. So we want that middle part of your body to stay completely still. So breathing out to go away, breathing in as you lower it back down. Making those circles as smooth as you can. And relax. Okay, let's change sides. Taking the left leg away and starting the leg up first. Making little circles on the wall behind you. And then if you can, also circling the opposite arm too. Breathing out and in. So really coming into your Pilates, stamina, core strength building here. Breathing out and in. And with our Pilates work, breathing out of the mouth and engaging a little harder with the core. And again, breathing out and in. Okay, finish off that last one. And relax. All the way down upon your belly for me. Now if we come out a little wider with your legs, take your right arm across the top of your mat and left fingertips down to the floor. Come up, deep breath in, rising up onto the forearm, and as you glance over your shoulder, your left shoulder, breathing out. And just notice, you might be able to see your left foot, you might be able to see both feet. Gently bring it back. Let's change sides. Fingertips down to the floor, breathing and rise up onto your forearm. As you breathe out, glancing over your right shoulder. And bring it all the way back now. Hands beneath your shoulders. Gently press the body up again. Hopefully that's feeling a little bit easier now. And then slowly lowering yourself all the way back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push up to plank. Breathing out into a nice long downward dog. Now you might want to move your fingers, your feet in a bit closer towards your hands, or indeed your hands closer to your feet. I'm going to offer up here that we take the right hand beneath. Hold on to your left leg, be it the inside or outside edge, and then looking beneath your left armpit. So again, that cross back body stretch here. And then swapping it over, a little bit of stamina for the shoulder as well. So taking through your left arm, looking underneath your right armpit. Back down to the floor. Let's take a big stride through with your left foot, releasing your right knee, lifting your chin, and then curling the toes. Push off from the right foot and folding in towards your knees. Lovely deep breath in as you come all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Okay, breathing in as you raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Now stepping back with your left leg, place your heel flat down upon the ground. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. Now with one big sweeping circle, bring your arm all the way back. Let it wrap around the back body and looking back over your shoulder. So just tucking the tailbone under a little, drawing the shoulders open, the neck open. Now if we let back out your left arm, and if we can, taking down your right hand to the floor. extended side stretch, looking on up towards your left hand. And now sweep that arm around the front body, pushing hard through your right foot. Come on up into Warrior Two for me. Rolling open your front knee, checking out your back arm lines up with your front arm. Long, deep breath in through the nose, out through your nose. And then let's reach back, drawing back towards your back leg. If you can, draw the toes back and looking on up towards your thumb. Body, keeping your legs straight, tucking your tailbone under. Now, again, manage the position of your feet. You may need to be a little bit closer for triangle. As you slide across towards the right, taking your right hand towards your right leg, left arm coming up, and now really generate some power through the left hand side of your body. Gazing on up towards your thumb, again, keeping the shoulders roll back. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And then bending a little with your right knee, drawing across your left hand, either to your leg or beyond your foot. Then from here, bring your right hand back to your lower back or up to the ceiling. And find, if you can, straightening your right leg into your reverse triangle. And now bend down deep through your right knee, clasping your fingers to the back body, drawing your head down, looking towards your back foot, and just letting your arms hang up and over into your humble warrior. Up a little and just take your right arm beneath your right knee. See if you can find your fingers behind your back. And then, if you would like to, bring your left foot back up to the top of your mat. Push hard into your left foot. Rise back up to standing into Bird of Paradise. And maybe a little bit of a kick out with the leg if you prefer. Gently, let's come on back down. Stepping back with your left foot and taking both of your hands on the inside of your foot. Rolling again to the outside edge of your back foot. And then your right foot, bring it either in front or on top of the left. And then from here, if you can, raising your right arm and looking up to your thumb. Coming into your side plank. Really utilising the oblique muscles underneath your body. And then come all the way back round into a downward facing dog. And just hang out there for a moment, spreading your fingers wide, sending your tailbone out and away from you. Then looking forwards and step through with your right foot, releasing your left knee down to the floor. Lifting your chin, and then curling the toes and step the back foot lightly up, so a shorter stance so the heels are on line. Bring your body up to about halfway and square off your hips to the short end of your mat. Come around with your hands and either make a back prayer or hold on to your elbows. As we move out of the waist, either hold with a flat back at halfway or lower your chin a little bit closer towards your shin. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Enjoying that stretch coming through your hamstrings. of your left arm and looking up towards your thumb. Pointing the toes on that back leg for me. And then lower your hand down, lower your leg down, folding in towards your knees. And take a deep breath in, coming all the way back up to standing. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart. Alright, coming into a couple of balances here. Let's just relax out the shoulders. Working into your tree posture, working into dancer, and let's work into flying pigeon. So picking up your right foot, placing it either to your calf or above your knee. Either way, you want to try and avoid pushing against a joint. Pressing the knee open, and then slowly sliding the fingers up through the midline of the body. Taking your right hand back behind your left, chin lifts, shoulders back. And then letting down your right arm, turning your right foot, letting your left arm come down to a counterbalance, and bring your foot and your hand away a little. Try and find a stretch into the quad, maybe a little shoulder opener in that right arm. And then slowly come back. Taking your ankle halfway down your thigh and sitting it wide. Now sitting the body back, and now we're coming into a stretch for your hips, your glutes, piriformis. Maybe bring your hands in towards your heart. And then slowly let's come back on up. Let's extend the leg. And slowly bring it down. Alright, letting your arms open. Rolling the shoulders back and forth a few times. Take a deep breath in. Let's raise your arms high. As you breathe out, let's dive the body forwards. Stepping back with your right leg. Have a check your heels are on line. Then bring down your left elbow to your left knee. And with one big circle, let your right arm come all the way back behind you, looking back over your shoulder. Try and keep the neck nice and spacious. Try and keep again a little bit of breath. So drawing in through the nose, out through your nose. And then releasing up and over with your right arm and taking your left hand if you can towards the floor and looking up towards your right hand into extended side stretch. Forwards, pushing hard through your left leg, come on up. Coming into warrior two. It's a nice deep bend into your left knee, rolling on the open, gazing on center finger, your back arm is parallel to your front arm. And then let's work it backwards, dig the heel in straight the front leg. Reach down towards your back leg, but look up towards your upper hand. Now we bring ourselves back on up. Keep your front leg straight. Again, manage the position of your feet. If you need to, come closer with your feet. Tap your tailbone slightly under. And as you breathe out, move across to the left. Take your left hand down towards your left leg. Right arm coming up. Again, activate the oblique muscles, your waist up on the right hand side. Really good positioning here for the lower back stretch as well. start to rotate, maybe bend the left knee, bring across your right hand towards your left leg or beyond. Bring your left hand to your lower back or to the ceiling. And if you can, straighten your left leg, revolve and look up. And now deep bend into your left knee. Clasp your fingers. Let your shoulder draw towards the inside of your knee and looking towards your back foot. Coming into your humble warrior. Letting your arms hang over. Let your head have a little release here. Sometimes when we're looking backwards and whatnot, looking up, you're not working in the neck muscles. Okay, now as we release it back, working your left arm beneath your left leg, finding your fingers, and working back up your right foot. Push down against your right foot. Stand, lifting your left, coming into bird of paradise. Extend the leg a little if you wish. And then bending the knee again, slowly lowering yourself back, taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot, back leg back down towards the end of your mat. Come onto the outside edge of your back foot. Slide your left foot either in front or on top, and then let's bring the left hand up to the ceiling. Okay, really connect with the core, really pull up through your waist. And then come all the way round into a nice long downward dog. Feet hip distance apart. Hands shoulder distance apart, and just lengthen through the tailbone. See if the heels are getting maybe a little further back towards the floor. And then let's take a nice big stride through with your left leg. Let's let the right knee down into the floor and lift your chin. And then coming lightly up and bringing your right heel halfway up your mat. Place both of your feet down, back foot is a 45-degree angle. As we come up, reaching around for either back prayer or take hold of your elbows. Either way, draw the elbows off the sides of your body. Moving forwards. If you can lower down, start to extend your body from your waist downwards towards your leg. Facing the ground. And then lowering down your left hand or both. And if it feels good to, you can turn it out towards the right, pointing your toes on your right leg. And then lower down your hand, lower down your right leg. Let's have a little fold in towards your knees. And bend the knees on the way up. Deep breath in, coming all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Alright, just relax your arms there for a moment. Coming up into tree, dancer and flying pigeon. So we can pick up your left leg. Place it either to your calf or above your knee. Hands in at your heart. And slowly moving the fingers upwards. Let's take the left hand back behind the right if you can. Take some deep breaths. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Let down your left hand, turning left leg and holding onto your ankle or foot, coming elbows away together. And then gently bring it through, placing your ankle halfway down your thigh, flexing out your foot. Start to send your hips back as if you're sitting on a chair, leaning forwards. Hands coming in towards your heart if you can. And slowly bring yourself up. Extend the leg. Drawing it down. Letting your arms go. Okay. Stepping back towards the middle of your mat. Heels together. Let's raise the body up. Take a deep breath in, controlling as you come down. Alright then, taking the hands forwards, and if you'd like to, trying out into your crow posture. So either gripping the outside of your arms, or taking your knees to go beneath your armpits, either way. Moving it forwards, looking forwards, and trying to find a little bit of balance today. Alright, and then when you are done, come down. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of work on your side today. Alright, so you might be able to see me completely already. I am just going to turn around just so that you get a slightly different view of what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm turning my mat around. Like I say, you don't have to. Now I'm going to start off with rolling backwards. So we're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to work through the abdominals on that roll backwards. Then we're going to be coming around onto the side of the body. So nice deep breath in. As you breathe out of your mouth, engaging with your core and slowly working your body back. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging with the core, lifting from the center of your chest to come back up. Deep breath in, ribcage widens. And then as you breathe out, navel back to the spine. If it feels good to imprint the spine and take your shoulder blades back. Breathing in. And breathing out to slowly come back up. But you don't have to go that far if that feels too much. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's lower that body nice and carefully back, taking your time. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, again, let's imprint the spine, peel up through the spine to lift you back up. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back. Breathing in and breathing out. Engaging the core, drawing your body back on up. Last one's going to take us down, we're going to stay down. So deep breath in. As we breathe out, lowering your body back. And then rolling over up on one side. Take your arm out and along the floor. And then give yourself a little half clench of your buttocks. Feel that the hips are nicely stacked up. Your arm wants to line up there with your ear. Drop down your top shoulder and pointing your toes. As you breathe out, raising that top leg. And breathing in as you lower it back down. As you take the leg away, draw up into the core center, breathing out. And breathing in as you lower. Breathing out to lift. And breathing in to lower. So just lightly extending that leg away and breathing into lower. Engaging your core as you press and breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to extend the leg away. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, pressing out through the toes. In as you lower. One more like that. Breathing out to lift. And into lower. Now the next one, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the hip work and also for the inner thigh. So I'm going to raise the leg up, but not nearly as high. Then I'd like us to bring the bottom leg to it, and then bring the bottom leg down, but keep the top leg as it is. Breathing out to lift and into lower. Now, if your balance is good, all right, you can test it out, maybe go to one finger, or you can bring out your top arm and bring it along by your thigh. So as you lift the leg, breathe out into lower. You're going to feel the isometric workings of the top leg here, coming around into glute medius, into lower. Engage your core as you lift and into lower. Breathing out to lift, into lower. Again, breathing out, pull up and into lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. One more time. And then lower both of your legs down again. Alright, roll gently back over onto your back. And then if you can, we're going to come all the way back up to seated. And now taking the hands to come back behind you for a little bit of work into your triceps. So we're going to open back with your shoulders and chest. As you draw your hips up, breathing out, push down through your toes. And breathing in as you lower. So as we go up, breathing out, hips draw forwards, breathing into lower, good. And again, engaging your core, lift, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Locking into the core center of your body, making your body that little bit lighter, into lower. Breathing out, hips draw forwards, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out to lift, into lower. Again, breathing out, draw the hips up, breathing into lower. Two more there if you can. Breathe out, lift, and lower. One more time. And lower. Alright, now option here, you can either roll back or roll over to the other side. I'm just going to swing around, okay, so I need to go on the other side. So roll that body all the way back. And then just popping over onto the other side of your body. So lengthening, taking the upper arm out in the moment. Half clenching your buttocks to bring your hips into a nice strong alignment. And then when you're ready, breathing out, we're lifting that top leg up. Breathing in to lower it back down. Breathing out as we lift the leg, extend it away. Breathing in as we lower. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lift. And into lower. Breathing out, press the leg away. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, extend to lift. And into lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg away, into lower. And breathing out, press away, and into lower. Breathing out to extend, breathing into lower. Breathing out, press, into lower. One more time. Okay, so now we're going to bring the top leg up, not nearly as high, and then breathing out, bring the bottom leg up, into lower. Alright, so again, see how you are today. Maybe it's one finger to give yourself a little bit of support, or maybe you can take that hand support away. Breathing out, lift and lower. Breathing out, draw the bottom leg up and lower. Breathing out to lift and lower. Again, engaging with the core and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Again, pull up and lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Last one. And then slowly lower both legs down. Alright, pop around onto your back for me. Now coming into your double leg extension. So if we bring the feet up into the air, soles of your feet together, knees open nice and wide. And now as we take both of the legs away, pointing the toes, bring the knees together. As you come down, the knees are separate, breathing in. As you push them away, they come up together. So really, if you can, flex your feet, have the feet flat at each other, then point your toes and have the feet sitting really nicely side by side. Breathing in, coming down, breathing out to push away. Now, this may be a little bit easy for you, in which case I'd like you to pick the head up, give it a little bit of support, have the distance of a fist between your chin and your chest, breathing out to extend. You've got a neutral back, so try not to push your back down. Now, if you've got a little bit more energy, bring your arms down by your side, but keep your head up. And then breathing out, circling the arms up, breathing in to bring them back. Breathing out to circle the arms away, breathing in to bring them back. And again, pushing away, going a little bit lower with your legs if you want to. It may make it a little bit harder on the core for you. But as you press the legs away, breathe out and engage the core center. Breathing in to draw back down. Breathing out, lock into the core. Breathing in, draw back down. Breathing out, pushing away. Breathing in, drawing back down. 2 more. Breathing out to push. Breathing in, draw back down. 1 more time, big push. And down. Alright, let your head, neck and shoulders release. Gathering your heels towards you now. Have your feet parallel, so try not to turn them open. Coming up into your shoulder bridge, and we're using our Pilates method version here. So taking a deep breath in, as you breathe out, imprinting your back again, peeling the back off the ground till you come up onto your shoulders, but try not to clench your buttocks. Breathing in, and as you lower, breathing out, engaging the core, lowering your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, imprint the spine, peel the back, up and away from the ground. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower your back down into an imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in, breathing out to work your back up and away from the ground, engaging with the core. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower into your imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in, breathing out to imprint the spine, peel the back up and away from the ground. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. 1 more little add-on if you want to. Breathing out as you lift, come up onto your shoulders, relax your buttocks if you can, and try and let one hip bone come slightly higher than the other on your out breath. I want you to really use your abdominal strength as you breathe out, lift the hip bone, breathe in to lower. Breathing out, engage the core, let the other hip bone lift, breathing in to lower. So we don't want to be swinging around too much here. Try not to clench your buttocks. I know it's very, very tempting to want to just push from the back body. But instead, really go in from your internal oblique muscles and your transverse abdominis muscle. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, let the hip bone up and lower. Breathing out to lift and lower. 2 more here. Breathing out and in. 1 more. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, lowering your back all the way down. Okay, now either turn yourself across to one side to bring yourself up, or peel yourself up through the middle and come back up to seated. Okay, now just taking the soles of your feet together, I'll do it at the front. So coming forwards, just like like we've just been doing. I'm going to go a little bit further forwards with the feet. So you've got about 2 palms distance between yourself and the heels. Then from there, round the back over and draw your head down. So we should give ourselves a little bit here of a back stretch, a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Slowly drawing yourself back on up. Okay, now here we can either go for a half lotus, or you could cross your legs one way and then we'll cross them the other. I'll leave that up to you. So you're coming into half lotus, you're placing your foot up, okay, just into the groin area. Then from here, bringing across the opposite hand, so we're reaching across the body. And you might be able to find the big toe when you reach around. But if you've got your legs crossed, you might just reach for your leg, looking over your shoulder. Swap it over, just crossing your legs the other way or recrossing into your half lotus. And then again, taking your opposite arm across, reaching behind your body if you can, finding a big toe or holding onto your leg. Back, and now just finding a seated comfortable position for yourself. I'm going to clasp the fingers around the back body, opening the shoulders, opening the chest. Sometimes it's quite nice to kneel on this position if your hands reach the ground quicker than you'd like. But then if we can, just dropping down the chin, looking down through the center of your body. Chin across to one side of your collarbone. And then to the middle. And across and over to the other side. In through to the middle, raising your head up and then lowering one ear over towards one shoulder. And over to the other shoulder. Stretch between your shoulder blades. As you come on up, breathing and raising your arms high. As you breathe out, let's open the shoulders and the chest wide. Let's reach it on forwards. Take a breath in, raising your arms high. Breathing out, opening your arms back wide. One more time, let's reach it on forwards. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, opening it wide. And then we'll finish your practice this off there tonight. Very well done, everybody. Hope you feel good. Hope you sleep well.